All right, so let's talk about getting your freedom panels back into alignment or why they are off alignment. All right, so here is the culprit. I'm going to show you exactly what the problem is. This pin that's here. A lot of people don't pay any attention to this pin, but this pin that's on the bottom of the actual freedom panel is what's doing all the alignment. And what happens is people go to put their freedom panels on, and you go to get it on, and you can't even see this top hole where it actually goes into. All right. So you're up there trying to negotiate the panel, moving it back and forth. You're slamming the pin because you're trying to find the hole, and then eventually you jiggle it around. Oops, there, I got it. But what's happening here is you're actually taking this pin and you're actually bending it. As you can see, it moves. See, one way or another. So it actually bends. I'm going to take this out so I can show you. You can simply remove this pin with a 10 millimeter open end wrench. You can go ahead and do that. And then what happens is, this is the little secret trick right here. This little washer, we'll put that to the side. What happens without it, all right, this pin actually just sits right into this freedom panel. And what happens is it has a backing plate so that we can thread, so that this pin can be threaded into the freedom panel. But what happens is it has two rivets that are just holding that little plate. So this pin, it's moving, it's shifting, you're slamming it, and it gets bent. What you're going to do is, if you see that your actual freedom panel is out of alignment, what you're going to want to do is just bring it down to the hole on the pin, almost where it's at. And then you're going to go ahead and can actually use a rubber mallet or something of that nature. And you can tap this pin. You can hit it either back, forward, side to side. You don't want to hit it super aggressively. You want to take a look at your panel, see exactly before you actually put it into the hole to get the proper alignment. What you're going to want to do is take the panel and line it up exactly where it's supposed to go so that your two panels are completely lined up correctly. And then you can come back here and say, okay, well, now I know I'm completely aligned correct. And then take a look at your pin and in reference to also hold that guide pin. So now if we see that the pin is not going into the hole, just like this is proper alignment, you can see, oh, the pin needs to move a little back, or it needs to move forward, or it needs to move side to side. And you keep making your adjustments until the pin actually falls directly into the hole. Once you find your proper alignment, what you're going to go ahead and do is take off the pin. It comes out with a 10 millimeter open end wrench, and just simply add a washer to it. So I've got this washer that I put on top, and I'm going to show you what this actually does. When this pin is in there by itself, there's nothing for it to actually grab onto, and the hole's pretty big that's in there. So when you take this small washer and you put it on top, now you're going to take your 10 millimeter open end wrench and you're going to go ahead and tighten that. And what that's actually doing is the lip that's here, which we've created with the washer, is actually pulling the backing plate together. So when we go ahead and tighten, this actual washer, pin, and backing plate are actually being super tightened and compressed, so that when you do go put it back into the hole, it doesn't give it an opportunity to move.